Hey guys, I just wanted to go over a dot plot again. We have gone over dot plots before, but I feel like these dot plots are a little difficult because there's just so many numbers involved. So I wanted to go over this dot plot and hopefully we will have a better understanding whenever we're all done. So this up here is a definition. A dot plot is a graphical display of data using dots. A survey of how long does it take you to eat breakfast has these results. So right here we have the minutes. So how many minutes does it take someone to eat breakfast? Has all the way from 0 to 12 minutes. And then it has the people. 6 people took 0 minutes. How can that be? Maybe those people didn't eat breakfast at all. Are you a breakfast eater? I definitely am. I have to eat breakfast. And then it took there's 2 people who took only 1 minute. They ate their breakfast really fast. And 3 people who took 2 minutes, 5 people who took 3 minutes, and so on. So this means that like 6 people take 0 minutes. They probably had no breakfast at all. That's what we said. 2 people say they only spend 1 minute having breakfast, etc. So here's the dot plot. The dot plot down here, and I think the reason it's so confusing is because we have to figure out what do these numbers at the bottom represent, and there's always going to be an explanation right here. There's going to always be a label. Your numbers are labeled. Minutes to eat breakfast. So this is 0 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. And then we have to make sure we really understand what do the dots represent. So what do they represent? I'm going to give you a minute. If you are zooming with me, then I'm going to pause and look for hands. Okay, so I hope that you said that the dots represent the people that they surveyed. Because remember, they surveyed a lot of people to figure out how long it took them to eat breakfast. So right here we have the 6 people who took 0 minutes. Remember, we determined that these 6 people probably didn't eat breakfast. And then there's 2 people, because there's 2 dots, that took 1 minute. There's 3 people who took 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who took 3 minutes, and so on. So if I were to ask you a question, let's see, how many people took 11 minutes to eat breakfast? What would your answer be? How many people took 11 minutes to eat breakfast? I'm going to let you figure it out. Okay, so right here we have 11 minutes, and then we have 4 dots, and the 4 dots represent people. And so 4 people took 11 minutes. That's pretty easy, right? So the question that is a little more complicated that I have seen students struggle with in the past is whenever it asks a question like this. Listen closely. How many students took 5 minutes or less to eat their breakfast? So I don't want to know just 5 minutes. I want to know 5 minutes or less. So 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 0 minutes. So that means I have to add up all the dots that are 5 or less. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the answer to that question would be 23, not just 23, 23 people, because the dots represent people. So that is my explanation of dot plots. I hope we have a better understanding. Please let me know if you have any questions. And if you are zooming with me, we're going to look at this a little bit more, and I'm going to ask you a couple more questions based on the dot plot.